Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start with chapter Victory That Made History. So, this chapter is about India's victory over Sri Lanka in World Cup final in 2011. Okay, so this victory brought the World Cup to India. Okay, some of friends they are sitting together, they are watching this final match played between India and Sri Lanka. Okay, so Sam, Rahul, Aman, and other friends were sitting in front of the television in Sam's house, watching the scene unfolding before them in breathless excitement. Okay, so Sam, Rahul, Aman, and other friends they were sitting in front of television. Okay, and they are watching the scene unfolding. They were watching the live match before them in breathless excitement, means they were very excited. It was Saturday afternoon, a holiday from school. All of them were set to enjoy themselves, but there were a touch of apprehension in their voices, which were more subdued than usual. Okay, so it was Saturday afternoon. There was holiday from home, from school, and all of them were ready to enjoy themselves with a touch of apprehension, a touch of worry. Okay, no doubt they were excited, but there was a feeling of worriness in their voices which were more subdued than usual. Subdued means not loud. Okay, a little bit worried they looked by their voice. They seemed by their voices. The question that troubled them was one that troubling millions of Indian that afternoon. It is obvious whenever there is match of India, especially cricket match, all the fans they got a little bit worried. What was the worry? That the worry was not in the children's mind, but also in all the millions of Indian people. Will the men in blue bring home the World Cup? Sam and his friends were getting prepared to watch the final of the World Cup that was to be played between India and Sri Lanka, and their anxiety was noticeable. Okay, the question that was there in the mind of the children as well as millions of Indian fans was, will men in blue means Indian cricket team. Okay, blue, they used to wear the blue uniform. So will they be able to bring the World Cup home, means will they be able to win the match? Sam and his friends were getting prepared. They were getting prepared what to watch the final of World Cup that was to be played between India and Sri Lanka. So the match was going to be played between India and Sri Lanka, and their anxiety was noticeable. Anxiety means feeling of worry. Okay, so Sam's grandfather and father, who came in to take their seats, were amused to see the way children were dressed. They were sitting in Sam's house. So Sam's grandfather and father, who also came to take their seat, were amused, happy to see the way children were dressed, how they were dressed. They were wearing blue shirts. Okay, so Sam and the boys they were wearing blue shirts, and girls were wearing blue skirts. Okay, and caps with feathers of blue. The girls were wearing, as you can see in the pictures, blue skirts, caps, and with the blue feathers on it. They wanted to show their support for the Indian team. Are you all comfortable, asked Sam's father. Okay, so by dressing in blue they were supporting Indian team. So Sam's father asked, are you comfortable? Thank you uncle, we are fine, all of them replied. So the children were fine and comfortable. Do you think we will win, grandpa? Asked Sam in nervous voice. Okay, he was nervous, Sam, and he asked, do you think, grandfather, he asked, do you think we will win? Grandpa looked at him with twinkle in his eyes. Twinkle means shine in his eyes, and what he replied, the better team will win the cup, said he, and Sam made a grimace. Grimace is a serious kind of face. Okay, he made serious face when his grandfather replied that the better team will win the cup. Oh grandpa, not again, please tell us what do you think. When you ask such a question, what should he was expecting that grandfather will ask, yes, India will win. Okay, so he said not again. So his father and grandfather laughed to hear this. We also hope we will have something to celebrate tonight. So grandfather and father, they laughed, and what they said, that we are also hoping that we will have something to celebrate tonight. Indirectly they said they are also hoping team India to win the World Cup final. Okay, read till here. Further chapter we will discuss in our